It's senior day on the campus of the University of Arkansas here at Barnhill Arena. The 9th-ranked Florida Gators rolling from Gainesville looking to capture at least a share of the SEC title, but the Razorbacks trying to win their 5th straight match in a row. Alongside two-time All-American and former Razorback Meredith Hayes, I'm Benjamin Kelly. Glad to have you with us this afternoon. And Meredith, this has a chance to be a really good game. Obviously a lot on the line for the Florida Gators, but the Razorbacks trying to cap off their season with a win.
They've really been rolling, winning 6 of their last 8 matches, 4 in a row. They could take something off the Gators today.
Well, they're going to rely on a lot of senior production today. They got 7 seniors, but these 3 are all pretty key. Danielle Harbin, Savannah Volsky, and Brianna Jones.
Danielle Harbin has kind of been the horse for Arkansas all season long, but you've seen more and more production from other players like Volsky and Jones. They've been a big part of that.
Well, Brianna Jones has been outstanding as of late. She's got double-digit kills in 2 of her last 3 matches, and she's going to be an impact player today.
The middle game for Arkansas has really progressed as the season has come along, and that's been a huge part of their success as of late. Brianna Jones is very dynamic. She's a great talker. She's always up for a set. She's a very, very dynamic player.
Well, while there's 7 seniors for the Razorbacks, only 1 senior for Florida, and it's Alex Holston.
Alex Holston with a heavy left arm. She's been an impact player since the beginning of her career at Florida, and it is not falling short of her best.
She's one of 6 All-SEC mentions this year, and she's part of a huge hitting core. As you can see, Florida just one of 3 teams in the NCAA hitting over 300.
That's pretty phenomenal. It's really hard to maintain that over the season, and, I mean, that just speaks to how great Florida is.
You can look there at the Razorbacks coming off the bench. Usino, Harbin, and Volsky from right to left. And there is Okiana Valle, number 12, the libero.
She's definitely kept them in quite a few plays lately.
Valle today, 3 digs here in the opening set, 3 assists as well. Keep that in mind. But Rachel Rippey will have the serve. Monterrey, Holston with an off speed over the net. Arkansas a chance to win the set. Harbin into the block, denied though by Al Hassan and Holston. And Florida stays alive and will have the volleyball tied at 26.
You could see Mary Wise was a little bit nervous about the fact that they tipped the ball over for the Razorbacks because that gate put them in prime position to really take a crack at the ball. But Harbin brought it down just a little too far, and in a big block like the one she's seeing, you just can't do that right now.
Alex Holston with the left-handed serve. Rippey sets up Jopic into the block. And they're going to get 4 touches out of bounds either way. It's going to be a point for Florida, and now they have a chance with set point coming up. Alex Holston, the lone senior on this team. She's got 6 service aces on the season. She approaches the line. Harbin, the senior, trying to keep her club in the game. High off the banner. And the program history of Arkansas gymnastics helped out the Razorbacks on that one, and we're tied at 27.
I'm sure the Gators are a little upset at the placement of those banners that are hanging there. And that was a great up by Knope. Just unfortunately hit off that banner.
More specifically, it was the 2013 gymnastics team that helped out the Razorbacks. Anyway, here's Al Hassan. Husino. Volsky into the block, off the block. Arkansas back in front, 28-27 here in set number 1.
Barnhill is alive right now. Everybody on their feet waiting to see this happen.
You had a quick look at Savannah Volsky, number 15 in white. She's got 10 kills in set 1. She's going to lean on her senior classmate Danielle Harbin with the serve. Monterrey going to the big horse. Holston, the overpass and out of bounds. And so it's another kill for Alex Holston. That's her 12th kill of the match of this set alone.
And she was in the back row, but at times that's an even tougher ball to dig because there's so much time for something to happen. The block normally gets kind of a weird touch on it. Anything can happen on a back row attack.
Allie Gregory with the serve. Husino with the attack, overpass from Holston. Rippey, back set to Jopic, between the block. Snyder. Rippey keeps it alive, and Volsky sends it over. Free ball coming up for the Gators. Tied at 28. Good dig by Valle. Long rally here, Holston. Little soft touch. Rippey keeps it alive. Valle slaps it over. Monterey quick set. Al Hassan, the right arm of her, wins the battle. And the Gators take back the lead, 29-28. But boy, what a volley that was.
Man, the defense on both sides is just absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it can't really get much better than that. You love to see volleyball being played this way.
Allie Gregory. Volsky. Husino, yes! Anna Husino.
She got up on that ball. She swiped it. That was such a great play from her because Al Hassan was coming up trailing that overpass. But she was able to swipe it the other direction. I mean, great choice by Husino. Good instinct in that moment whenever you've got to get something done and a play like that happens.
The senior from Puerto Rico ties the game at 29. Arkansas looking to set themselves up for set point, but Florida will have that chance as Al Hassan and Monterey tandem for the block.
And Volsky didn't really have much of an approach on that ball, and she seemed a little bit early. And so at that point, you've really got to hit high if you're going to go off of the high hands, because otherwise it's going to go straight into the hands like it just did.
Al Hassan, long serve, it is long. Her 11th service error of the season, and that is the 8th service error for Florida here in the first set. We're tied at 30.
And that's a huge difference in this set if those serves, even 6 of them, even 4 of them are made.
8-1 is the service error count. Dopic gets it over. Holston from the back row. Between the attempts of Ortiz and Valle in the back.
It's kind of that.
Florida with the set point.
That's kind of that clutch factor that you see in a player like Alex Holston, where when games are tight like this, when everything's on the line, you're able to feed her the ball, and she's going to take care of it with that maturity that she has.
Monterey with the serve. Rippey to Volsky, off the block, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Florida, so the Razorbacks tie it again.
This set is liable to go in the high 30s, potentially 40s. I mean, we could see that happen right now with the way that both these teams are just not willing to let the ball go.
This is that rally scoring. Here's Volsky on the serve, the senior. Monterey setting up Snyder, out of bounds. And the Razorbacks with a chance to take the opening set again. They lead it 32-31 as they rise to their feet here at Barnhill in the opening set. And the Razorbacks are really just taking whatever Florida gives them. They're capitalizing here on the errors. Volsky with the serve. Monterey goes to Holston. Soft tip over the block, but we got a whistle. And it looks like the Razorbacks into the net.
Oh, that was a great pickup by Valle. She was there with the pancake. Good defensive move, but unfortunately a net call for the Razorbacks. Not something you want to see at this point in a match.
32-32. Meredith, from your playing days, can you remember a set going this lengthy?
I'm sure at some point in my career, yes, but against a team like Florida, not so much. But to see the composure on both sides of the net is really, really amazing, because either team could kind of start panicking a little right now, but they're not.
Well, Carly Snyder just collected the service ace, so her next serve, as it looks like Brianna Jones. Now here's Snyder, a free ball coming up for the Razorbacks, down a point here in the first set. Harbin off the block, they're hoping for a touch. They won't get it. She sends it wide, and Florida takes set number 1, 34-32. And the Razorbacks gave the Gators all they could here in set number 1, but Florida wins by 2.